Oh, shout out the Hector Show, pussy.
What's up, Patriots? It's the I'll Drink to That show. I got the sponsored by Buds and Bagels.
Yep.
I got the Mongolian menace here.
Let him
Hi,
see the
Marsh.
eyes.
Let him see him.
The slightly Asian eyes, according to you.
Dude, the amount of people that believe you're Mongolian is insane, man.
I don't maybe Asian, but Mongolian. I don't think anyone's Mongolian.
Dude, that's the bit. That's why no one's gonna question it.
Like,
Tell him,
he's
like, you know he's Mongolian?
pastry. He's pasty and Irish, but I guess that's what Mongolians look like.
Yeah, they look like you.
No one knows.
The Mongoloid Mongolians.
I don't think you can say that.
What?
I don't think
Mongolian?
Mongols cool anymore. No, Mongols not cool. Mongols like retarded.
That's
You've lost your
Oh.
ad revenue for this one. Yeah.
All right, I'll change it up. The Mongoloid Oriental. Is that better?
That should be my Instagram bio.
Fucking
Oriental. They don't like it when you call them that.
well,
Have you noticed that?
so that region of the world used to be called like the Orient,
The Orient, yeah.
and it's not really, to my knowledge, it's not like an offensive term. It's more just like outdated.
They seem to get offended when I say that.
All right, well, I take it back. Sorry, guys.
They don't.
It
Like that.
happens sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, you ever just say a
the-
word you're not supposed to say?
A couple times.
Yeah.
I think the Orient's a sick word.
Yeah. Well, they still call the rugs Oriental rugs.
That's right. Well, the rugs can't get offended.
Yeah.
But
Rug sounds like a slur.
you fucking
Yeah, these fucking rugs.
Look at these rugs moving into the neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm gonna call someone a rug
You
and see if it
fucking
sticks.
Rug muncher. That's like a lesbian rug.
Carpet muncher.
Carpet muncher.
Yeah.
I guess if there's more bush, it's rug muncher. Like if it's real thick. I'll head out.
Yeah. All right. This has been another episode.
This has been a good episode, Patriots.
All right.
We're doing glasses on. Did we mention the glasses on?
No, we just don't address it.
Okay,
Cut that.
cut that.
They're
They're both fake glasses, by the way.
no, mine are real glasses, but not name brand.
Well,
yours are fake.
Yeah.
Fucking
My
coward.
ex gave these to me, and I took them.
Yeah.
Took them from
fuck
her.
'em.
Fuck her.
I feel like. What type of woman do you date?
They're always brunette.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
They're a little ditzy.
Okay.
Ditzy broads. A lot of ditzy broads.
Ditzy
I'm
bro.
going after a new woman now, and I think she has pretty severe
I
autism.
feel like you only date white women.
No, I do very well with the Latinas.
Really?
Well, not very well, but I've had sex with one or two, so I say
Whoa.
yeah, one or
This
two.
guy fucks. You guys know
Yeah.
Ty Marsh fucks?
Oh, so many women, like 7 or 8 women.
Dude, the kid from Boca is from Boca Raton.
No,
He knows what's up. He knows what's happening.
I'll tell some of my friends who, well, let's just say butt ugly, and I'll be like, yeah, I don't get laid that much, and they get really upset
What do you mean? Why would they get upset that you're not fucking?
because they have like no jaw, no eyebrows.
Oh,
And
they're
yeah,
not fucking.
They're not fucking, but they're like, oh, at least Ty's might be fucking, and no.
Yeah,
at
why,
all.
dude? Save it for marriage. That's what I'm doing.
I do want to get married in the next 6 months, and I am single, so that's my problem.
Dude, it's a good arc.
Yeah, I think a rushed marriage is the way to do it, like in India.
Dude, Indians got it. Indians got it locked down. They know what's up.
They're not doing
The
a
caste
single
system,
thing
I'm
wrong.
with it.
They're not doing a single thing wrong over there.
Is the caste system offensive?
To me it is, but
that
it's a thing.
problematic?
No. Caste system's real.
Oh, my fucking belly's out.
We can go glasses on, bellies out if you want.
So
It's not recording.
yeah, fucking all right.
I think that was a pretty hot opening. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty
What?
happy with that opening of that pod was pretty good.
Yeah, what's up, guys? This is I'll Drink to That with the Hector Show, and I'm here with fucking Asian Ty.
Wait, what'd you call it?
You're Asian Ty.
No, I know what I am, but what's the name of the show?
The Hector Show,
Who's Hector?
AKA I'll Drink to That. Don't worry about it, dude.
Oh, that's lore? There's
Yeah.
podcast lore?
This podcast. I'm Hector.
Thought you were not. Okay. Am I at the right place?
We'll find out.
We'll
We'll find out soon enough. James Patrick isn't here. James Patrick was supposed to be here.
I hope he's not here. I hope he's overdosed somewhere. I hope
like-
that's why he couldn't be here.
He's like, oh, I have work. He had work the night he fucking came last time, and he got blackout drunk and slept in his van, and then drove home, pulled over again to continue sleeping, and got a tattoo.
I saw his tattoo that you did of him.
You want one?
We'll see how much I drink,
All right.
but I'm gonna lean no now.
Coward.
He's working at the V Spot right now, which I don't know what that is. But he goes, "Yeah, I got a gig at the V Spot. Is that a comedy club?
Yeah, so the owners of St. Mark's own a restaurant out there.
Oh, I thought he had a spot at a comedy club.
No, you think James gets booked?
No, you'd be a fool to even watch him do an open mic,
Yeah.
let alone a show.
He doesn't give anyone 5 big booms.
Oh, I give him a. Have those guys ever reviewed something poorly? And if so, what do they say?
I don't know. They talk about the Costco menu. That's their
Do you think when that kid hits puberty, he's gonna like have sex? He's gonna
the
be fucked.
Rizzler?
The Rizzler, but the other kid is interesting to me too because he's very off-putting.
They all are. They're an odd looking group.
You couldn't have found an uglier selection of Americans to make world
Yeah, you
famous.
can. You ever been to like the Appalachians?
Just on the train over here, I saw some stinkers. Yeah, yeah.
Dude, yeah, fucking the Russians are ugly people.
Oh, is that what's in this neighborhood? I
Yeah.
was wondering what that was.
Yeah, they're all Russian.
I didn't like it.
Oh,
I live in the Upper East Side. It's nice
yeah.
and
Everyone's pretty out there. Pretty gay.
pretty gay.
Pretty gay.
Yeah,
Is the Upper
gay.
East Side the gay side, or is
No,
that the
no,
West Side?
that's to the west. Hell's Kitchen. You get it's very gay.
Yeah, I don't.
Upper East is very Jewish.
Ugh.
I knew you were gonna do something. That's what I was saying. Very old, very Jewish. Much
Okay.
like Boca Raton. Much like the Costco guys.
Yeah. So they're from Boca Raton.
They go to the same Costco my mom shops at.
Oh,
That's right.
Oh,
That's
did you
right.
ever run into them? Are they actually there all the time, you think?
I don't know, but I hope he would make a move on my mother, and that could be my new father.
Is he married? He's definitely divorced.
He's married. He has that rather large wife of his.
Oh, she's a big girl.
She's not thin.
What's his What's his name? I know there's it's
don't know
what
if they
big
have
it's like Big
names.
AJ, the Rizzler.
Big AJ. Oh, what? Oh, is Big AJ the dad?
No.
I like.
Oh, maybe it's like
Costco guys were big 8 months ago. We're doing Costco guys.
No, dude, they just dropped the song. They call it Song of the Summer. It's
Oh, really?
it's
I'll
kind of
listen to it
fire.
on the way back.
Dude,
I hope. But
Inspiration.
what I'm saying is, I hope he has sex with my mom, and he's my new dad. That'd be sick. Imagine having sex with that guy. His like
I think
lifeless.
when he comes, he goes, "Here's a big boom."
Oh, that's a good. I hope so. His his honor.
Dude, he's like, I'm in the song. It's so weird. It's like, I'm bench pressing. It's the song in the summer. Ohio, the Rizzler. It's like brain rot.
Ohio.
Yeah, I don't.
What's Ohio's like a Zoomer thing, like a meme thing.
Yeah, Ohio sucks. Have you ever been?
No, I've avoided it like the plague, but I've been to some shitty states
What's the worst state?
in the union or that I've been to. Both answers are Iowa. Iowa's tough.
All the corn.
That's all there is. A lot of corn.
Why were you in Iowa?
My mom is from Iowa and she ran away when she was like
You
16.
in a cult?
I mean, her mom was like very Christian, so like yes and no.
So what's wrong with that?
No. I love Jesus as much as the next guy.
Yeah, you did compliment the Creed shirt.
Well, remember you got on stage the other day? You had such a funny bit where you're playing Creed throughout the whole 5 minutes. And I was like, I was also stoned in the back of the room. And I was
Yeah.
like, this is avant-garde comedy. This is genius. He's on another level. And then I got up and I said, fuck Creed. And that got a laugh. And then I bombed pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Dude, I did that. I tried doing that bit one more time. Like Black Cat.
Yeah, don't do it there.
Dude, ate shit.
Yeah.
It was so bad. Cause I don't know, like that night I was doing the same shit. I was stepping over my punchlines and
Yeah.
whatnot. Cause I'm like, I'm genuinely listening to Creed.
You're actively listening to it while you're performing.
Yeah.
Like you're forgetting your bits. You're getting a
'Cause
signal.
It's so good. Oh. Well, when in Rome. My
You're in
mom
your
just followed me
car.
on Instagram, so now I had to be like, oh no, I don't do
Your mom followed you on Instagram?
Yeah. I had her blocked. Well, she followed my comedy page.
Oh. She should not follow that page.
She's like, some of the things you post are just so negative and bad. I just like it and don't watch.
Wait, but she's not cool with you smoking a blunt? I
Uh,
feel like that's the least of your worries.
she's not a fan of it.
Yeah.
I don't really smoke too much. I don't smoke when like I'm about to go to sleep. So like
Mhm.
right after this, I pass the fuck out.
Oh, so that's gonna make good podcast material. No, I mean maybe I'll wait like 30 minutes because I do get silly.
Yeah, what's wrong with being silly, dude?
I don't know. Give me. I will. I
You're
will
in some
too.
strange guy's apartment.
I know. I was worried coming. Like James backed out, and I said, "Oh, this might be how I die. This might be like Joe Pesci in Goodfellas."
Get the gun. Should we get the gun?
I'm waiting for the gun to come out.
We-
It's such a nice apartment. I was so surprised how nice this was. No offense, but I was like, "Wow, you've really done it up." And then you're like, "You want to see my room? I have 2 ferrets." And I go, "That makes sense."
Allegedly.
That's what I was expecting. Ferrets.
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking.
Yeah.
Well, I have to have exotic animals.
I don't know if it's exotic, if it's from the
I had
Appalachian
to-
Trail. Exotic is like a
Especially
Komodo
from
dragon.
Europe, so. Yeah. You know,
They're cute. Nico and
Miko.
Miko
Yeah.
and Kobe,
Kyrie.
Kyrie, basketball. One of those guys who doesn't like Jews.
Yeah. Fine.
Do we assume Kobe Bryant didn't like Jews? I think that's a safe assumption to make at this point.
Yeah. I feel like anyone who's famous doesn't.
Except if you're Jewish.
No, even then, dude.
Have you thought about joining the IDF recently, or is that just me?
Yeah, it's just you. I'm not a fan.
Well, they're a very moral army, and that's what I like about them.
They're moral.
They're the world's most moral army.
Yeah, according to
That's what-
them. They're just fucking blowing up Palestinian kids.
They are? I thought they were the good guys. The Israeli Defense Force.
Yeah.
We're talking about the same people.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No, I'm sure. This is a pro-Palestine podcast.
What if
Not
they've been
because we're
killing?
politically active, just because we're Irish and the IRA supports them.
I do fuck with. I'm Irish as well.
Yeah.
By
Up the IRA.
yeah, I think a car bomb is such a sick move.
If you could car bomb one person, who would it be?
James Patrick.
James Patrick, dude. Guys,
So what is he doing? Is he? or is he
he's a server. He's being a server.
at a vegan restaurant?
Yeah.
If I walked into a
vegan,
vegan restaurant and I saw James Patrick, that Long Island trash, no offense,
he's not from Long Island. He's from Brooklyn.
even worse. Oh, he's from like deep
Coney Island, yeah.
disgusting.
But
What ethnicity is James? So we could make fun of that.
German?
Disgusting.
Because Patrick isn't his last name. So
Yeah,
I'm
he is a
assuming he's
fake.
German Irish.
Do you think I should get a fake, cool black comic name?
Yeah.
Like,
what would it be?
The Menace. It's something like that.
Ty the Menace?
No, not even that. Just The Menace.
How about Tyshawn Marsh?
That's sick. Tyrone. That's kind of.
You can do Tyrone. I feel like Tyshawn's a little better.
I'm just trying. Everything I say. Well,
Just be like, yeah, I'm T Money. It's your
Oh,
initials.
T Money's actually sick.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
T
shout out T Money.
And I just get. What's up, everybody?
What's up? You should do it. I
Just
used
super
the
cool
fake name
comic.
once or twice, but I did it as a bit. DeBerkershaw Ferguson's my fake name.
Oh yeah, I think yeah, I've heard about that. That's just a Key and Peele bit though. You're just ripping.
No,
off Key.
DeBerkershaw Ferguson's a real NFL player.
Oh,
Or former. He retired, I think. But he's from my hometown. Hall of Fame.
where's your hometown?
Originally Freeport, but mostly
Louisiana.
No, Freeport, Long Island.
Oh, Freeport.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then but mostly Oceanside is where I grew up.
And you've never been to Boca Raton?
Nah, maybe. I don't think
We
so.
have nothing to talk about then.
Yeah, what is there to do in Boca Raton besides Costco?
You go to like synagogue, and you go to like a bar mitzvah, and then you go to a funeral. Those
Yeah.
are the main 3.
Long Island, dude.
It's the same exact thing.
All,
the Upper
all
East-
Jews and Italians.
No, we look down on Italians in Boca. I think I had a couple WAP friends, and I had some Jewish.
Whoa.
No good.
WAP?
You've said Mongol. I think we're 1 for 1. We're even.
I can't believe this fucking guy.
I thought Italians are white and we can make fun of them.
No, we're people of color.
You're Italian?
Yeah,
Get the fuck out
I'm
of
a
here.
quarter Sicilian.
Oh well, Sicilian's cool. I don't know. That's the little island.
Yeah, it's the rock the boots kicking.
Yeah, I've
Try
never
to keep
been
us
to the
down.
island.
I never fucking been to Europe. You been to Europe?
I've been to Europe twice.
Yeah.
Last year I went to Barcelona with my ex-girlfriend.
Why'd you guys break up?
Because of Barcelona.
Really?
It didn't help.
What?
We had to. I'm such a great boyfriend.
Yeah.
Look to the camera. I really came here to get laid.
Yeah.
And I have a room for rent in the Upper East Side, so I came here to plug that as well.
So you
$1,500.
came to a man's apartment to get laid?
I wanted to put the word out.
You're a little,
I wanted your fair.
limp wristed?
Guilty.
Yeah, I tried to joke. with that shit, and it bombed.
On
But
stage.
yeah, it was like
I have a limp wrist joke.
it
as
was
well,
like
and
it was
doesn't-
about Nazis, and I was just like, yeah, I'm like, do you think Nazis would have been as scary if they just changed that angle here?
That's a good bit. I like that.
Yeah,
Doesn't work.
no, it does not work.
Things don't work.
People see you do a Nazi salute and they get all offended.
Oh, you do the salute first.
No.
Don't do the
Do
salute.
you think the Nazis would be less intimidating if they went from
It
the
was this. Heil Hitler. That's not bad. I
yeah?
like that. I don't think they would be. They wouldn't have taken over. Maybe they would have done better.
Could you imagine getting taken over by those guys?
These gays just rolled in and fucked us up.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And then all gays are called Nazis. It's great. It's a win-win.
I don't know. That's where you lose me. I'm a big pro-gay, pro-Palestine. I am pro-Palestine.
Yeah.
I was kidding about the IDF,
Nah, dude.
but I was thinking about that.
I'm not. I love the IDF.
They're kind of cool. They have like hot girls on TikTok,
Yeah, yo.
and
you
that's
know,
smart.
You know
I mean,
about,
that's
like, what
just
they
smart.
do with like birthright?
Oh, well, I'm from Boca Raton, so I have a lot of friends that did Birthright.
Yeah.
Very, yeah.
When you go, a lot of times they like have like some really like attractive IDF soldier like escort you around to get you to try to marry them. Like,
Literally escort. Like
Yeah.
they're not prostitutes, but it's like it's not prostitution. Like they're taking one for the team.
how many prostitutes have you got?
My goal in life is to never have sex with a prostitute.
We're gonna change that.
I
Bring
also
out,
haven't
bring
had
out
sex
Ruby.
in 5 months, so that could change. I know it's been tough. I did finger a girl the other day, and I don't think that counts. But I had a bad fingernail,
Oh,
and we were done, and she was like, "Oh, I guess I'm on my period." And she was like, "It's weird. It ended a week ago. Must be an early period." And I'm like, I don't know.
she's miscarrying.
No, I think I fucked her up. Is that?
Oh, you pulled it out and there was blood on it.
Oh, I had a little blood on my middle finger.
Oh.
I think I had.
Oh, you were doing one of.
Oh, I was going for it. I had a bad nail,
Yeah.
but I
One
fingered.
bad nail doesn't ruin the bunch.
It did. She said she was sore for days.
From
Isn't that
fingering?
crazy? Isn't that the most I've made a woman hurt?
How
is
how
my bad-
aggressive are you when you're?
No, not. I'm very sensual and soft. I'm a lover. I'm a giver.
You ever been in a fight?
Couple. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo.
Demonstrate some kicks for us.
That's my Asian side.
Yeah, it's the Mongolian side.
We're very good at karate. I got a black belt when I was like 12. So that
Whoa.
counts. Yeah. Don't fuck with me. How fast do you think you could beat me up? 8 seconds? I'd be crying.
It just depends. How good's your jaw?
I mean, it's glass, but it looks
Like
fine.
the chin? I mean,
I've been punched a few times.
yeah. I mean, I don't know, dude.
I've done some jujitsu. I've done some
Yeah.
taekwondo. I've done. I wrestled a guy in 5th grade and I won after he pantsed me. So I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
I say I'm a fighter.
All right, give me a story. Let me hear it. Let me hear about your bar fights.
I've never been in a bar fight. A guy did call me the F slur like a month ago while I was walking out
What's
of a
the
bar.
F story?
Don't worry about it.
What we call James Patrick off air?
What we called James Patrick about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We're gonna call it right when that camera turns off. I hope James Patrick now is serving vegan food in a gay little cap.
Yo, could you imagine James being your server? All right, what can I get for you?
He would be the worst. He would forget the order. He's not even high or drunk. He's just a little
Retarded,
dull.
dude.
Yeah. He's an idiot. I hope he's in a dumb little hat and like a vest.
Just dressed up like a
I hope
monkey.
Danny's like fucking smile.
You
when
want to
take
get
the
you want
order.
you want a spot, right?
You want
wanna
to
do-
spot, right? Yeah. Fuck that guy. Not Danny. Danny's great, but because I want to get booked. But James.
No, Danny is a good guy.
Did you hear Cam Bird died?
Yeah.
Damn.
R.I.P. You're supposed to be on my podcast next week.
I had to go on his podcast, but then he died. And I'm like, whew, got out of that.
Yeah, I was supposed to do it on the 4th of July.
Oh. He's going to just talk about Trump the whole time. Is he actually a big Trump guy?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I should go to him. I don't know. Yeah.
Trump did win 2 elections here, so I guess he's a pretty good politician, right? But
You think he only won 2?
oh, that's right, he won 3, and he's gonna win a 4th.
Yep. Amen, brother.
Patriots, listen up. But I think if he went to Australia, he would literally sweep. Like, not a single person wouldn't vote for Donald Trump in Australia. It's very Trumpy to me, I think.
Yeah, no.
I've never been.
Because like they're pretty liberal to my knowledge,
But they
then-
just seem like dumb people.
I don't think they're the smartest.
No.
Australia is definitely not leading the world in education.
No one there is splitting the atom. You know, they're not on the cutting edge of
Does
anything.
Australia even have nukes?
No.
Can we nuke Australia?
No, they don't have nukes. We've made sure they don't have nukes. I think I know all the countries with nukes.
Yeah, name them.
You got us. You
Yep.
got the Ruskies.
Yep.
I think China has a few.
Yep.
If I'm correct.
Mhm.
Israel is like interesting because Israel's like we don't have nukes, but they do have nukes. Like they're the only ones that lie about it.
Oh, that's what they're known for.
North Korea's got them.
Yep.
I assume South Korea must have them.
believe so. Missing.
India, Pakistan.
Yes.
Well, they're fucking beefing right now.
They're always beefing. That's why
But I think it
Pakistan's
got-
a separate country.
Huh? The guy just finds out about Pakistan. No, but they're like there was like a whole terrorist attack like last night. I read a tweet about it, so I don't really know, but that's a funny war. If they go to war, isn't that a funny war? Just silly accents on both sides.
I was just thinking it. I wasn't gonna say it.
Oh, well, let's say no. That's fun.
No, yeah.
Can you do one? Because I wish I could do accents.
Oh, I can. Indian accent's probably one of the only accents I can do.
It's the best. That it's a great accent, and I love all my Indian brothers and sisters. But sometimes it does sound a little silly. But so do a lot of accents,
Yeah.
but none more than that. None more than theirs.
Chinese accent can be pretty silly. It's African like the
African.
Nigerian.
Yeah. Honestly, but anyone, just to preface it, anyone that's speaking English as a second tongue is like incredible.
Nah.
Okay, fuck them.
Dude.
Yeah, figure it out. Speak it like Americans.
Yeah. Also, like, fuck the British. British suck.
British
British are like the worst people ever. Oh, I'm right in it, I'm a scout,
bruv.
or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. I'm an IRA guy.
The UK definitely. UK, France, Germany all have.
Oh, France, UK. Yeah, we didn't get to Europe, but France, UK, Germany. I think that's it. We've cucked a lot of countries out of getting.
Well, I think maybe Iraq or Iran.
Iran's working on it.
Yeah.
But once I join the IDF, we're gonna put a stop to Iran getting nuked.
Yeah. How good of an IDF soldier do you think you'd be?
How many kids could I kill in a day? Is really the question.
They don't kill kids.
No, I don't.
What?
I don't.
The IDF doing some of this
I
shit?
thought they were the most moral army in the world.
I think they might be. I heard that too.
That's what would they have? I don't know. I guess they get some bad press, but I think it's undeserved.
Yeah, dude. It's the chosen land, dude. They're just protecting it for us.
I watched Louis Theroux, the documentarian Louis Theroux.
No.
All
I'm
right.
dumb.
I'm dumb too, but I watched a documentary on Israel today, and they're bad, folks.
What'd you learn about the Nakba?
What is the Nakba again?
So the Nakba is basically what.
Is that a comedian from the 40s?
That's your new stage name, Nakba Marsh.
Well, people think I'm Jewish too because I'm from Boca Raton and my stomach hurts sometimes.
Nah, dude, you're Mongolian.
I would love to be a Jasian, Jewish Jasian. What a combo! What was I saying about Louis Theroux? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're bad.
Oh,
They need to chill. I think Israel does need to chill.
yeah. The preemptive strike is a little.
Yeah. Well,
I
I mean,
watched like something about it, and they were like, "Yeah, Israel to keep themselves alive, they did preemptive strikes on like Egypt and Yemen." I'm like, oh yeah, the fuck.
yeah, okay. I'm always worried about Yemen. Yemen's always plotting something.
Saudi Arabia probably has nukes too.
Saudi Arabia. I don't know. I'm sure they do. They have more money than anyone.
Dude, they're awesome over there apparently.
Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, a bunch like just bros.
It's just bros, and if you're a cis, stay away.
Yeah.
It's bro town. But if you are a bro and
Imagine being in like a fucking Saudi frat.
how bad do you think the hazing is at Saudi frats? It's got to be a lot of elephant walks. But you're wearing
That's
the
more
funny little.
Carthage. No.
Did you ever elephant walk?
Oh, I thought you were talking about like when
Do you know what an elephant?
method of execution, where they have an elephant walk over you.
Oh, no. Do you know Elephant Walk?
Nope.
Oh, Elephant Walk's like a hazing thing in frats where all the frat brothers stand in a circle and they do this to come and they grab the penis of the man in front of them and
Okay.
in a big chain and they walk in a circle and I guess they all come. But yeah,
That-
Israel should chill out. Uh,
Never heard of Elephant Walk.
Elephant Walk is like I wasn't in a frat when I went to school, but I've heard stories and I think the Elephant Walk is a thing, yeah.
Yeah, normally I think they just like make them do weird like there's that frats are so gay.
It's the gayest thing you could do bar blowing another man. And even then, I don't know.
Well, what do you think the gayest action you can do is?
Honestly, kiss a man is gayer than any sexual thing you could do
Yeah.
with a man. Kissing a man seems really brutal.
Oh fuck, dude.
A fucking kiss, bro? I don't know. What do you think? I think kissing a man is really
Yeah, I
bad.
think kissing's up there.
I guess blowing's not great. I don't know if that's much
Oh, that's
better.
great for your sexuality. Uh, yeah,
I was just talking
getting
to
fucked in
Michael
the ass
Fleming.
is
Can I put
nasty.
Michael Fleming on blast?
Yeah,
You know Michael Fleming.
yeah, dude. Fuck him. I tried to get him on. He's just like, oh, I'm
Really?
fucking, I'm Asian. And
He is Asian.
yeah,
Michael Fleming was like, he was talking about his girlfriend or whatever. Then he's like, yeah, my Snapchat page. By the way, if you're over 19, you have a Snapchat. It's a problem.
yeah. Yo, apparently, I learned this recently. It's outside of like coastal cities. Snapchat is like
Oh, is it big?
everything.
Yeah, but here it's like, are you a pedophile if you have Snapchat?
Yeah.
It's like a little strange.
Yeah.
What are you hiding?
Noah Reedy has a Snapchat.
He's a
Motherfucker.
pedophile. Have you seen that mustache?
Dude, he's definitely a
We should
pedophile.
just shit on every comic we know. But Michael Fleming was like, we were talking about, we were sitting outside of St. Mark's and very pretty women are walking by. And we're not objectifying, but we can notice a pretty woman every once in a while as
Yeah.
men, right? And,
Let me hear your cat call.
hey, yo, ma. I'm just turned to a black
Hey, yo,
guy.
ma. That's so marshy.
Literally an hour ago, I was just like, just tell this woman she's beautiful. Like she was
Yeah.
so beautiful. And she was looking at me, just like, just tell. And I pussied out. I didn't.
Okay.
Because I'm fingering that woman that bleeds. So
At the,
I
like,
got it in.
you check it, your finger in some girl, some pretty lady. Hey,
She was mad at me for doing that. But like, can women ever take accountability for their actions?
wait, she was mad at you for fingering her?
For cutting her up with my rusty fingernail. But like,
Why
I
would she
wouldn't
be
let any.
mad?
Huh?
Why would she be mad about that?
I don't know, because these women, they like to deflect blame. How is that my fault? Don't let me inside
Yeah,
of you.
what was she wearing?
Well, she's very pretty, and I like her quite a bit, and she probably looked cute.
Yeah, but you saw a beautiful girl on the train while you were fingering her. You're just like, you look beautiful. Oh, hey,
Hey, but I'm busy.
you still here?
But I fingered, you know me. I fingered hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women, and none of them have bled. So something must have been up with this vaginal canal of hers, because
It's the only explanation.
it couldn't be me and my awful fingernails.
No, like when you think about it, like, why are you letting guys finger you?
Yeah, I would inspect everything with a microscope before
yeah.
it went inside me.
Do you want like some type of pleasure?
Yeah, what are you? Gay?
Like,
What are you, a homosexual?
yeah. Fucking no, like, cause really, like, the only way women should have any type of stimulation when you think about it is when you fuck them, and even that's kind of
I've never given any woman stimulation while I'm fucking them. It's all
Yeah,
auxiliary to the fucking.
it's always like I've done it a few times. It's usually on accident. Like,
You ever make a woman come on accident?
yeah, I was like, ugh,
You're like
you didn't,
doing a bit, and you're like, oh, it worked. She's
you
coming.
didn't deserve that. Like,
Yeah. No, I've never made a woman come, so I don't have to worry about that.
it's not all it's cracked up to be.
I've made women fake come a lot. Actually, I'm not bad. I've made women. You know how I know I've made women come?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Maybe I shouldn't say this, but I was with a girl a few times, or many
When
times.
they go, I'm coming.
No, you can't believe that. Don't believe that. That's a lie. But I was with one, and every so often, upon climax, she would fart. I'm like, well, that's real. You're not acting so hard that you're farting on like, you know what I mean? That must be
What?
real.
How do you know that?
I
Maybe she was just
I
like, oh,
heard
he's
it.
doing terrible, so let me fart on him.
I hadn't considered that. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think it was the opposite. If I'm reading the room right.
You'll never be too sure.
But what a fucking actress that she's like. I need to sell this one. I gotta fart. Make him think.
Dude, she definitely did it once by accident, and then was just like,
I think she had done it
"Fuck,
twice.
now I have to do it."
And I'm not a big fart around guy. I don't fart.
It's
I've never
fucking
farted in
gross.
front of a woman. I don't fart in front of anybody.
Oh, I fart in front of women,
I don't do that.
but like, if they fart in front of me, I'm like,
I mean, that's
"Ew, you're
fine
fucking
because as with
disgusting."
feminism, we have to tolerate it. But like, I don't love it.
Yeah,
Ladies, I'm single.
they want everything.
These women want they want you to trim your fingernails and then file them. Like it's so much work. Do you file?
No, I try to, but
I file.
by try to, I mean like once every 3 months.
I've been filing obsessively ever since this incident.
It's been 2 days.
Like 2 weeks.
Oh, no second date?
No, I made her bleed. She literally was like, my vagina's throbbing. Days later.
You're like, you're still thinking of me?
Oh, I'm on your mind.
You're
huh?
still longing my touch?
Yeah. I mean, it can only go up from there. No, I think I blew it there with the.
What's the worst date you've had? I feel like you've went on like some nightmares.
No.
You're a young single guy. No dating.
I gotta say, I'm oozing charisma.
You are. You do. Dude,
No, I mean, I've had pretty good dates. I don't know. Not
Just-
really.
yeah,
I
I've
fingered
had-
that girl and she started bleeding. That was pretty bad.
Yeah,
That was
that's
pretty bad. No, I'm pretty selective. So if we're doing a date, like it'll work. We'll have a good time. Like we're not gonna have sex or anything, but they won't let me. But we'll have a nice night. Like we'll be
You're just
fun.
not
I'll-
trying hard enough, dude. What are you putting in their drinks?
Not enough Roofalin.
Yeah.
My Roofalin guys,
Try doing
It's not
Benadryl.
great.
It's underrated and it works great.
it's better than Roofalin.
Well, you got to do like 6 of them, but when they're ground up in a fine powder, they just kind of dissolve.
I don't
You
think I
can
would
just
ever
keep
roof
adding
a
more.
girl. That's not really my thing.
Yeah.
I'm more into like hand holding and kissing on that forehead. I like a forehead kiss. I like to roofie a girl and kiss her forehead
Yeah,
and
he's like,
tuck her in.
He's like, come here, you fucking slut.
Let me kiss that forehead, you
Yeah.
whore. Just spit on it, just for good measure. This is a comedy podcast. These are jokes. Well, my boss watches this.
Yeah, they're jokes.
I winked with the wrong eye with the glasses.
I winked with sunglasses on. Everyone knows.
But Michael Fleming.
Oh
going back
yeah,
to
that's
Michael
what we're
Fleming.
talking about.
This is a very ADHD podcast, but I think it's working well.
Yeah, dude, we're drinking. We're partying.
Michael Fleming. We were talking about. I don't know how we started talking about trans women who we love and support, and I
Yeah.
think are.
What up,
very
Darren?
attractive.
What up, Riley? Riley's my sister.
Oh, sick. Oh, you have a trans sister? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. I bet she's a lot. He was like, yeah, the top, like, you know how you get the Snapchat, like the pages or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not on Snapchat. I'm not a pedophile.
Oh
but,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And he was like, they're all about trans women. They're all like these hot trans.
I think that's just him.
And I'm like, he's like, is it for you too? I'm like, first off, no, not a pedophile. And second off, yeah, your algorithm knows you're into trans women, and that's fine and that's great. But your girlfriend should know.
Yeah, that's why I use a separate phone to watch trans porn. Like, I don't want that.
Yeah, I've never clicked on that stuff, but I'm not against it. I just haven't really. I don't know. I haven't been that horny, I guess.
Yeah, it's a rabbit hole.
I'm into vaginas.
Well,
I like a
you
nice
don't have
ass.
to watch like just fucking. I tried watching it like before my sister was trans. Now it's just like I can't do it.
Oh, after she ruined trans porn for
Yeah.
you, she came out to you. And you're like, fuck it, damn it.
Nah, but like watching it's like watching a chick fuck another chick with which one of them has a dick.
Yeah,
Because like their whole
it's cool.
livelihood is looking like a woman for their job. So they're
Yeah,
a
they're
lot of
hot.
times they're pretty accurate.
They're hot. Well,
Who
Hunter,
doesn't like fake tits?
I'm an all natural. I don't like makeup. I don't like fake tits.
Every now and again,
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been with a woman with fake tits.
they suck. At least the ones I saw.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah.
Sometimes you'll be watching porn and you'll just see a giant scar. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's not hot at all. What
To
was she
you.
thinking? Really? You're like, yeah, give me that scar.
Yeah, when I see a C-section scar, it just gets me going.
I had a woman lick my nipples the other day.
Same one you fingered?
Don't worry about it. I had a woman lick my nipples the other day, and then we were done. She goes, I didn't know you were gay. I didn't know it was either. But I guess
That is pretty gay.
Yeah, isn't that?
Yeah, I don't like it.
I didn't either, and then she started doing it, and then I came immediately. So I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe
Do
I.
you ever rust your fingernail?
I wish.
Just put it in your fucking scratch it against your taint.
Ugh, no, no woman is ever going near any of that region. Really? Have you done that?
So I hear.
You've done that?
You don't get your ass ate?
No.
You're missing out, dude.
I bet I am, but I'm just too self-conscious about that.
It tickles. It's really funny.
I
Just
don't
make
even
him
like
taste
my
some pennies.
balls being played with. I'm that sensitive.
Yeah. Mm.
We're getting real gay.
You're a little boy.
I know. I don't. I mean, I'll do it. No, the ass. No way. I'm not. No one's touching my ass ever.
It's like a slow, thick bidet.
I don't like how that sounds. Slow and thick.
Well, like their tongue's wider than a stream of water.
Yes.
The
I wouldn't
slippery-
judge you if you were into it. I think it's. I'm just too self-conscious.
Yeah.
It's just a hairy mess down there for me. I don't want
Oh,
anyone
yeah.
seeing that.
Yeah. You can't date a girl that does that.
I'd love to.
You can find one.
I hope so.
We'll get you a girl.
New York
girl.
City. There's some freaks out there. I love Tony Hinchcliffe. Like he's my boy. Tony Hinchcliffe. My
Yeah.
dog. Love that guy.
Dude, it's crazy how I'm
Back to
1
the break.
degree of separation from like Joe Rogan. You ever think about that? Like you're 2 degrees away from the president.
If you're 1 from Rogan, you're 2 from Trump.
Yeah.
Well, Hinchcliffe is 1 from Trump because he was at that rally
Yeah.
with Trump. So I
And
he
then
probably met
Trump
the guy.
after was like, I don't know who that is.
He did say that, which Hinchcliffe didn't do. I mean, apolitical bit or apolitical opinion, not a great set he had.
No.
And don't make that joke out of Trump. I mean, that's just not.
Well,
They're gonna come
that
after
was
you.
the one joke that killed.
Oh, did it do well? The Puerto Rican. I
Yeah.
guess it did okay.
It really wasn't like that bad, dude.
No, it wasn't that bad, but just the vibe of it. Let's not talk about Donald Trump.
Why not? You don't like the guy?
Um,
Who'd you vote for?
I didn't vote this time. I voted for Bernie Sanders last time because I'm a gay.
Yeah.
I'm a gay metropolitan.
It's okay. I voted for Jill Stein.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm
Did you?
I'm a cool guy.
I like Jill Stein.
Big fan.
People say she's Russian. I don't think she's Russian. Jill Stein sounds pretty American to me.
Yeah, it sounds pretty Jewish.
If her name was like Vladimir or whatever, I'd be like, yeah, she might be Russian. But Jill Stein,
Vladimir Stein.
yeah, if her name was Vladimira
That
Stein,
sounds like a
maybe
really
she's
bad
Russian.
dentist.
Yeah. Jill Stein also sounds like a really bad dentist.
Yeah, well, she's a woman. All right.
Yeah.
We're back.
We're back,
We're
everyone.
back, everyone.
I think we left off on how quickly have you come in 2 seconds. I've
Yeah.
come in 3 pumps.
Genuinely, one. One time, just once.
Yeah. Were you backed up or was it just you were just an off day?
I don't know what was.
I feel like
I
it's
think
gay if we have
I think part of it was like I just didn't want to do it.
I've had a few of those.
But
where-
then like I just faked it.
have you was it a real orgasm or did you fake it?
Oh no, so like my first one pump was a real orgasm.
Yeah.
So I had a condom on. Sorry, babe. You don't need to hear this. You can just tune out. And
Oh, this is your current
Yeah.
squeeze?
yeah,
Flame?
my main boo.
Main flame? Flame
Yeah.
flame?
Twin. What up, twin? So
Huh?
what up, twin?
Oh.
Yeah, so I had a condom on and I was like, oh, ooh.
Oh, with a condom, that's tough.
And then I took it off and I was like, oh, the condom broke on. Let me grab another one.
And you left for 20 minutes? And came
No,
back?
and then I did it.
Oh, that's
But
tough.
and then I faked it.
Yeah, I've done that as well. I've faked a few.
I gave it like a good 2 minutes. I was like,
You wearing condoms? You don't check me as a condom guy. I'm also I'm not.
well,
I'm fighting like hell to not.
when I'm in a relationship, typically not.
Yeah.
But like if I don't like not know, like like I don't fuck women I don't know. But like if I don't like really fuck with you like that, or like I don't know, like because like I don't know, I'm not a big hookup guy. I never was. But like this was one of the girls I did, and it was just I was like, ah.
Yeah, I've had sex with random women without a condom before, and I just get anxiety for like a week of
Exactly.
like, do I have AIDS?
Do I have
get
AIDS or
this?
do I have a baby?
Is she Well, yeah. Yeah, maybe that as well. But just the panic.
Yeah,
I don't do well with that. So that's why I started fucking dudes because they can't get pregnant
dude, it's the best.
and they don't really give you
Do
STDs.
it all the time.
There's not really STDs in the gay community. Have you noticed that?
No, I wouldn't think there would be. They're usually very
No,
they're not known for a disease
no,
like at all.
no, and they're
At least
very
like
safe. They're a safe group
yeah,
sexually. Is this on?
I
Are we
believe so.
going? Um, I don't know where we left off.
It's something about gay people being safe, having a good time, not
Yeah.
being able to get pregnant.
They like monogamy.
Known for that.
They love monogamy.
Yeah. Fucking what up, Evan So? Monogamous comedian. Of the gay fraternity.
Who's Evan So? I think I know.
He
Evan
he
So.
used to host a mic at the stand before you like
Oh, oh, I know Evan. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Evan's great. He's gay. Is he gay?
yeah.
Evan So's gay. That guy? That pussy hound's gay?
He's fucked girls.
He's fucked more girls than I have.
Yeah.
We've talked about it. He goes, I've fucked like 20 women. I'm like, oh, that's crazy.
Nice.
I know. Doesn't that suck?
It's always the gay guys that get the women.
Because it's like they have nothing to lose. Like a woman says no to them, they're like, yeah, I like to suck dick anyway. What do I give a shit? They
Yeah,
have
what up,
nothing to
Brian
lose.
Rigby? That's Brian Rigby's pickup line. He's
Imagine
like,
him
"What's up?
saying
If
that.
you're not into me, I suck dick anyway."
He's such a nice guy, but him getting rejected, he turns into like, fuck you. I like to blow guys anyway.
I feel like, oh man,
I love Brian Rigby.
I would love to see like, dude, Brian Rigby and Danny Glaze is a perfect combo.
A couple?
Like combo, like I would want to see the two of them go out and try to do a 2-man. I've
Sex?
seen that. No, like talk to women like as a team,
Be a nightmare.
dude. I watched Danny Glaze hit on this girl.
If I was a girl and those two guys walked up to me at a bar, I'd move cities. I'd
Yeah.
move to Chicago.
Yeah, it looks like a dad and his kid with cancer.
And that could work either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian Rigby looks remarkably young for how old he looks.
He's 28. I was just with him.
Yeah, he looks like shit. He looks like if Brian Rigby was like, yeah,
I think you look great. Great,
I'm
Brian.
I'm 38. I'm 40 years old,
Yeah.
and like my wife left me. I'd be like,
Yeah.
fuck, dude.
Correct. The first time I met him, he was we were at an open mic together, and he went before me, and he was saying he looks like shit for being 28, and then immediately I got on stage and I go, "You're 28? That's crazy."
Yeah.
And people didn't like that I made fun of his baldness, but I think he looked great, Brian.
Yeah.
And you're such a sweetheart.
You know what it looks like? You ever like seen a pinky? Like that's what they call like.
He reminds me
the
more of a
snake-
thumb.
No, like the snake food, like the hairless baby rats.
You're into rats and
I'm
weasels
not
and
into
stuff. I don't really
rats.
do this.
I'm not into rats particularly, but no, that's what they like feed snakes, like
Oh yeah.
the little ones.
Sure. I had a weird cousin too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly how I know.
Yeah,
That
I
I had a
had a
weird cousin.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, you're reading my mind. Tyshawn and fucking Marsh.
I had a weird cousin. They had blind rats or something, and they would like put them on my shoulder, and I would have a panic attack.
Yeah, my ex had rats.
Is that an STD or is that a pet?
Yeah. Probably both.
Yeah. She had rats, and you
Yeah.
had weasels.
Yeah, she actually is the one who bought me the ferrets.
If a girl
It was
bought me a
it was a
ferret-
birthday present. She was like, "All right, come with me. We're taking a
First
ride to
present
get
of
your
her.
present." And I'm like on the verge of breaking up with this girl at that time. And she's like, "All right," because we lived together. We drove to Jersey and she bought these ferrets off these people. And I was like,
Is this like a sanction? Is this like a parking lot purchase? or
"Yes,
is that
it was
pet-
in
is that
it was in
Petco?
a 7-Eleven parking lot in
Of
I
course
think Newark.
Of course it was. That's the only place you should buy a ferret.
Maybe it was like, yeah,
Yeah.
fucking." It was really weird. The guy who had like dialysis, and so you need to give him up.
I need money.
Yeah, and he
Some
was
ferrets.
like, "Oh, I can't take care of them anymore."
Oh my god.
Thanks.
I hit a button. Is everything cool? I hit a button on the mic. I also dropped everything. So my bad. What were you saying?
What'd
Kyle?
you drop?
I dropped the seat thing and the beer thing.
Was the beer thing empty, or is there just beer?
No.
all
It
over
was
my
the
floor?
opener, the bottle opener.
Oh, who cares? Wait, girl.
Well, but you're. Yeah, sometimes I'd like to be.
All right, back to what we were talking about.
You ever think about being trans?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did a mushroom trip, and it was right after my sister came out.
You can't steal her thunder like that.
No, it was in my so like just the idea of being trans was in my head. And something my mama always told being gay is genetic.
You look like the kind of mom who would say, like
And
you have the kind of mom who would say that.
and so I was just like, oh fuck, if gay is genetic,
How would it
then
get passed down if it's genetic? They don't reproduce.
I don't know. Yeah, they do. Even so. They fuck them when they're young and
All right.
they do what society tells them to.
Okay.
But yeah, she said being gay is genetic, and so I was like, my sister's trans, so I'm like, fuck, am I trans? And I'm on the couch, my couch, like curled in a ball. I'm like, oh my god, I could be a woman. And then my voice in my head just went, nah, that's gay. And I was like, yeah, I'm not trans.
It is a little gay.
And then I thought I was a monkey for an hour. I evolved.
Quite some
I came
mushroom.
from fucking a fish to Australopithecus.
What's that?
Australopithecus is like what Lucy is, like that skeleton that they declared like the missing link when we were a bit younger.
I remember Lucy.
Yeah, she was an Australopithecus.
So monkey, human, and in the middle is Australopithecus.
Yeah, so it's like the original great apes, Australopithecus became like the Homo genus, the human.
Yeah.
You don't know a lot about human evolution, I see.
I believe in Adam and Eve. Jesus guy.
And
I love Jesus and I
support
love the
gay
IDF.
people?
And I love gay people. I'm an enigma.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
that.
I don't know much about evolution. I know like we were more hunched over and then the back got straight.
Yeah,
then
that's what the liberal media wants you to think. They want
Yeah.
you to believe in the walk of man.
Yeah.
There's like I'm a fucking fish, now I'm a fucking rabbit, now I'm a chimpanzee, now I'm fucking a caveman, now I'm a civilized human.
Now we're
Yeah,
I think that's how it worked.
that's all the liberal shit, dude.
What do you think happened?
I think
Have you seen have you seen the open mic comic who gets up on stage and screams about Jesus for 5 minutes?
no,
Because I
that's
love that
sick.
guy.
What does that say? Oh yeah, 100 men versus gorilla. Who do you think wins?
He's like, this is bombing. I need to put a topic
Yeah,
in.
he's just, all right.
So funny.
Enough about
Talk about evolution again.
is
Let's throw in a
funny.
topic.
I'm a big evolution guy, by the way. Hit me up.
I'm an evolution guy as well.
DM the podcast. Talk about
Yeah.
evolution with me.
And DM me at
I'll tell you why you're wrong.
and send me some nudes. Women. I've been on the subway so horny, just like even a foot. I'm like, this foot seems great right now.
Well,
I know.
Summer's coming, dude. They're gonna bust
I
out.
know it's been 5 months.
They're gonna bust out those JBL speakers, and you're gonna be having little fiestas on the subway.
You know how women are doing, and we'll get to the 100 men and one girl in a minute, but women nowadays, and I'm a big feminist, like legit. I love.
I know. I've seen your comedy.
They're doing the no bra. Have you heard about the no bra?
Yeah, free the nipple.
Free the nipple, which I love, but I live in the Upper East Side.
I love it for other people, not my like significant others or family members.
My family, well, my mom, I don't know if I would love that.
Yeah. Your mom's just like free the nipple.
I wouldn't
poke her tone. She might
particularly love that of her. But I live in the Upper East Side. I legitimately saw a 70-year-old woman the other day, no bra, tight tee. I said,
she looked like that grandma from Futurama.
I don't really know Futurama.
Oh, it's like a bitch with fucking say
big tits.
Yeah.
But she had the nipples out, and I'm like, no, not you. Everyone else.
She was just wearing a crop top, and they were sticking out at the bottom.
Like they might as well have been. Yeah, it was. I hate to say disgusting because it doesn't sound very feminist, but they were disgusting. No, for ladies.
Actually, now that you bring it up, boobs are kind of gross.
Boobs. Yeah, they're like udders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, milk sacks.
Honestly, vaginas are kind of gross. I'm a boob guy, but vaginas are disgusting.
Dude, when I was younger, I don't know, this is probably telling too much. When I saw like my first vagina, I was just like
scary day.
I was like, yo, this is like cool. It was like a weird feeling. Cause I was just like, this is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But like, why does it look like that?
It looks
It's
like
just a hole in like a person. Well, it's not just a hole, but like it's more than a hole. It's a home.
It doesn't even look like a hole. A hole. It looks
No.
like it's like this weird alien thing.
Yes, I like literally thought of Cthulhu
Yeah.
because like the girl had like the floppy ones.
She had a big
She had the
octopus.
drape hangers.
Oh, a lot of it was
She had curtains.
like a roast beef sandwich.
Yeah,
I like all vaginas, but they are disgusting, all of them. But I like
yeah,
them
they
all.
get wet. Ugh.
There's a comic the other day talking about he'd love to be a gynecologist. I'm like, I could not, as a total straight man, could not think of a worse job to have than a gynecologist.
It would ruin vaginas.
You would ruin vaginas, and
Because like
for every
how
one
many
hot girl,
gross, fat,
exactly.
obese woman? Yo,
Bertha, who's 400 pounds, who's 85 years old, who has not seen a razor since the 70s,
Yeah.
has to come in. I respect you burping away from me. I appreciate that. Has to come in and you have to be like, oh, it's.
I wasn't burping. I thought my Uber Eats was here.
Oh, okay.
Call.
Word. Anyway, yeah,
I
vagina.
burp in the mic. I'm an adult.
I'm not a burp or a fart guy, like we've said. But 100 gorillas versus one man. I'm
Yeah.
taking the gorillas.
Yeah, 100 gorillas versus
Versus
one man. I don't know. It's
Because I
kind of
think gorillas
close.
are winning that one. That's a dumb question to ask, honestly.
No, how many men do you think like barehanded, man-to-man combat? How many like man to gorilla combat? How many like
What kind of man? Me kind of man or you kind of man?
I think the consensus
It's
is
going
like
to be very different.
just like a general group of like public like
American men? Because
Yeah.
American men they're tough nowadays.
yeah.
Like,
Dude, Long,
tough as in not good. Tough
No.
as in not tough, but
Long Island, I think has like per capita. I think per capita we have the best fighters. I think if you take someone from Long Island and
Yep.
put them anywhere else in America, like we had like a tournament, we're kind of coming on top. It's like us and the Farm Boys.
more so than Boca Raton, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Okay, so 100 Long Island men. Have they been drinking?
So 100 gorillas.
Have they been drinking? Are their mothers mad at them? Are they mad at their mothers? What's the vibe?
They all live with the basement, and when
Okay.
they tell women when they
Shut up, mom.
yeah,
That kind of thing. Yeah.
but they tell women like, oh, I live with her because I need to help her for her health.
Yeah.
When they
but
don't.
It's like, come on, buddy.
You ever see Little Pete, the comic?
Little Pete.
Yeah.
CEO. No, what's Little Pete?
He's like this 5 foot Italian dude.
He's not a little person. He's just tiny.
Yeah. And he's just like, yeah, I go on a date with this broad and I bring her back to my place. And then my mom's like, oh. Yeah.
I love Little Pete. That's a professional comic. That's an open mic.
It's an open micer.
In Long Island or in New York?
Yeah, I think he's Brooklyn based.
I haven't seen Little Pete, but I'm gonna be on the lookout.
I'll show you some
Yeah.
videos after.
Can you be shit on comics on this thing?
Yeah, do whatever you want.
No,
dude.
I like Little Pete. That sounds fun. Is he funny? Can't.
No.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
It's fun to watch.
We're laughing at him.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, I'm laughing at most open micers, including myself.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Holy
I feel like you
shit.
don't laugh.
I was not expecting you to bring out 7 slices of watermelon.
Yeah, he's a big watermelon guy.
I love watermelon. Good for you. I'm not judging. I just think.
I've talked.
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
I've talked about this on the pod before.
It's crazy to go from chicken parm to. And that sounded racial, and it wasn't. I just think it's a funny combo, but I feel like you interpret that racial.
Yeah, what are you, Sicilian?
No, he's white. For the folks at home.
Irish, good Irish Catholic.
Same.
That's not Catholic.
Same.
He doesn't believe in God. I tried. You really don't believe in God?
I don't believe in the. I don't think I believe in God, but maybe I'm open to there being something going on. I assume there's something going on, but I don't know if it's a God, one God. I don't know.
Now you guys are in the same boat. Follow Jesus. Jesus will save your life.
Are you actually a Jesus guy?
Big Jesus guy.
Okay,
I
cool.
have a cross on my throat. Like,
Oh yeah,
where my little nook.
that must have hurt.
Actually, surprisingly, did not hurt.
Do you know why it didn't
as
hurt?
bad.
Do you know why it didn't hurt?
Why?
Big guy upstairs.
Yeah,
He's with
'cause
you.
it's like,
Good,
yeah.
I got you on this one.
I think he did.
This one's free.
Dude, just because of the amount of times I almost fucking died, like I'm just like, yeah, there has to be a God.
How many times do you think you've died? Or almost?
All right, do you believe in like there's a theory that like it's part of like a multiverse theory or whatever.
Okay.
But every time you die, your life keeps continuing, and it's just remembered as a near-death experience in an alternate universe.
Now, I've never heard that as a theory, but I've thought that in my own head many times.
Yeah,
Like, did I just die there and I've just kept going? I feel like that's in a movie or something that made me think of that, but
yeah,
that's entered my head a lot. Yeah.
yeah. No, I was thinking about that today.
So, do you think in that case, the life you keep living is real, or is it kind of like a post-death
No,
hallucination?
it's real. It's real. It's
Yeah.
just like your consciousness is like transported. I don't know how it would work.
Yeah, it's above us, but we're like cats, we don't understand the bigger picture. It's not meant for us to understand.
Yeah.
Like having a cat watch you tie your shoes, it's not going to understand. We won't understand that. You know what I mean?
No,
You know what I mean?
I don't.
Should
I'm
I,
gonna be quite frank with you.
what did I just say?
Watch a cat watching you tie your shoes.
I have cats at my home in Florida. As a kid I'd be like, I'm going to have them watch me tie my shoes and maybe they'll learn. But a cat, cats, they're dumb. They're not going to comprehend it. We're not going to comprehend the multiverse or yada, yada, yada. We're like cats in that way.
I don't know, dude. I'm kind of a genius. I don't know if you're aware of this.
Yeah, no, you're a smart guy. That's kind of sarcastic. I
Shockingly.
don't know why. No, I think you're a smart guy.
You're making me blush. What are you trying to fuck me? You
No,
get
I'm
me.
straight.
You
I'm
get
only
me,
into
Drew?
me and Michael. Like we're into trans women. But have you seen Hunter Schafer? I mean, unbelievably attractive. Do you know Hunter Schafer?
Is that the girl that got yelled at on stage?
No, I mean, but you probably yelled at every girl on stage. So
No, it's like is she an open micer?
Hunter Schafer is a famous trans actress and model, and she's unbelievably attractive, but she's a trans woman.
Ugh. Who's she?
And I don't really say I do well that much, so I
Yeah, I'm
do
with
well.
you on that. I think it's made corny when,
I hate
Dude-
when someone's like, "I crushed." I'm like, never say that out loud that you crushed.
dude.
And also,
I
you
crushed.
didn't. Also, you didn't crush.
No, they never do.
The comic who says I crushed has never gotten a laugh ever.
I murdered one night. I was doing 2 sets back to back. I'm like absolutely obliterated the room.
Where are you? Where is it?
Black cat.
Fuck yeah. It's so much fun to kill there.
Obliterated.
Done it once.
And it was in front of my girlfriend too, so I was like, and then she stayed for the 9 o'clock.
Don't do that, babe. Get out of here.
And
Scram.
not a single laugh.
Well, yeah. Well,
I was like, it was one of the nights where I'm like, why am I doing this?
but I'm a big get up on stage as much as you can, get a lot of work in. I'm doing a lot of sets
Yeah.
every month. But it ended on a good set too. Also, end your night on a good. If you crush, magic's over. End
Yep.
it. I believe that.
Yeah. I mean, it's an open mic, so I don't think there's crushing
Doesn't
or
matter.
bombing.
But crushing at Black Hat feels really good.
Yeah, because a lot of times they have like kind of an audience. Crushing at Grizzly Pear, I feel the same way.
I like crushing.
But,
at Black
like,
Hat, yeah.
I don't like doing well. I think I'm kind of like
I love when I do well. I get off stage and I'm so upset and depressed. I'm like, that could have been better.
yeah.
Like, what am I,
No, that's
crazy?
exactly what it is. You see,
No, be happy.
you get like a glimpse of your potential, and you're just like,
I can never reach it. That'll never be back. Yeah.
yeah. But also, like, oh, it depends on the night.
Yeah. But crushing at Black Hat's great because.
Oh, my sister coming out.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I guess we can talk about that.
Yeah, Black Cat's a little inside baseball.
Okay, that's true. That's true. Only comics
Yeah.
watch this.
I don't even think they do.
By the way, I didn't tell my story about when you called me, but you tell your
Oh.
sister story first.
Yeah, so they were like this fat dude with like a lot of hair, and they just sort of came home with their boyfriend one day and was like, yeah, he's moving in. And that's how we found
Whoa.
out. Yeah, that's how we found out he was gay.
Was there suspicion beforehand?
Yeah, for me, yes. Because like he's like 4.5 years older than me, so he was
Okay.
5 years in school.
Yeah.
And like there was some crossover with like our friends.
Right.
So like I heard like, oh, he's bi.
Okay.
And
Little did you know.
yeah, ugh. You like guys and girls, I can get behind that. You
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just
You
uh,
want to cut your dick off? I don't know.
but no, then they like moved to Utah with their boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
They lost a bunch of weight, came back mad skinny. Apparently they were like cross dressing out there. I don't know.
Cool.
Because like my mom was sending her wigs and shit.
I'm gonna move to Utah and cross dress.
Yeah.
Brooklyn's right there.
No,
What? I'm gonna go to the more.
she's not a fucking fag.
Okay.
All right. No, so anyway, then they came back and they were like, "I'm a woman now,"
Hmm.
and I'm just like, "All right, cool."
Sick.
But nah, dude, like they're super like not conservative, like communist.
Okay, yeah,
Like
that makes more sense than conservative.
yeah, they're like mad like liberal, but
Yeah.
also is just like does like shooting competitions.
With a gun?
Yeah. They do like the
Yeah.
3-gun shooting competitions where it's like and like runs like drills and it's like fucking basically a doomsday prepper.
The dichotomy of man.
It's woman.
I'm so
Don't
sorry.
don't
I'm
misgender.
so sorry. Just beat the shit out of me. The dichotomy of woman. No, that makes sense. Long Island trans
Yeah.
in a dress at a shooting range.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I
Yeah.
picture. Yeah. She's like yelling at a black person in a dress.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that
As
yeah.
as things should be.
All things are right in the universe when
Yeah.
that's happening. No,
Yeah,
but I
being
think yeah,
trans on Long Island must be a wild
must
experience.
be wild. But also like you're close enough to New York where maybe it's chill, but probably not, honestly.
Yo, honestly,
He looked at me up like
I
he
feel
looked
like
at me like, no, no, no.
I feel like a lot of this shit it is chill. I feel like no one gives a
No one
fuck.
gives a fuck. I mean, maybe in like the older folks on Long Island might be like,
No, I think you'll get weird looks and then like if you go out to like straight bars, you might get called a slur.
yeah,
But like
most
outside of
schools.
that, like no one cares.
I hope so. I hope that's the case. I hope most people don't care or support it. Um, that was so serious. That was my one genuine sentence of the podcast. And you
What
just
that you do you hope people don't support trans people?
no, I hope they do. Oh, I said do support.
No.
Play back the tape. I said do support. I hope they do support the trans people. Um. Oh well, if it's funny, I didn't say it. Whatever is funny, I said.
No, I like the backpedal. It's
Yeah,
good.
my bad.
No, it's good, dude.
I
You're Mongolian. It happens.
I'm an ally. Um. No, that's good for your sister though. That's cool. I would love it. I would love if my brother went. I've always actually. I have a younger brother.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love if he was gay. I'd love. He's not. He's dating a woman with very large breasts.
Fake tits.
No, she's 21. They're real. And my mom.
She fat.
No, I don't
I don't
think
know
so.
why I keep like doing this.
You're sniffing the mic.
No, I have like
That's a scent.
a deviated septum.
Oh,
I
all
can
the.
tell you
Are you
something
doing
about it.
blow? I don't know.
No, I've never done cocaine.
I've never done it either.
Never snorted it.
Oh, is there a caveat coming?
I've accidentally done. I've told this story on the pod before, but I've
Oh.
accidentally done cocaine.
Not snorting it though.
No.
Lips.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was on my finger,
Oh. But that's
and
like
I had
everything.
like shit on my shirt, and so I went like.
I've never done cocaine. It was all over my shirt though.
No, it was
That's
on.
your excuse.
It was on my finger, and because I was doing something, and I had ate pizza. And I was wearing a white sweater, and I went, and I went.
Was the sweater white before the cocaine?
Yeah, it was my grandfather's.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
My
I
bad.
was in the parking lot of my jujitsu place.
At 5 in the morning. Dude.
No, this was different gym.
Okay.
It was like noon.
No, I've never done cocaine. I don't really want to do
You
cocaine.
ever do whippets?
I've been in a car where the driver was doing whippets, and that was alarming.
As have I. I've been the driver doing whippets.
And they're like, it's chill. You only get really high for like 5 seconds. I'm like, we're on I-95. You're going 70 miles an hour. I feel like we
Yeah,
should
no,
keep
I
it
wasn't
locked
driving.
in.
I pulled over and did one.
No, we were flying.
Well, I wasn't doing whippets. I was doing dust off.
You're a dust off guy.
Big dust off guy. I had a little bit of a problem with it, honestly. But you know,
Yeah.
it was
You
only
passed it?
yeah, it was only for like 2 weeks. I was like,
Oh.
I'm doing this way too much.
How much dust off were you doing it? I mean, I don't want to make
I
you
would
relapse.
go
but
out
I'm
to
still-
no, I would go out. I don't think I'd really do it again. Uh, I would like walk out of like my house and just and walk to my car, and then I'm like not high by the time I get to my car, or like I just fucking started ripping it in my friend's car one day. Like he was driving, I was in the back seat, and then like I damn near passed out
Yeah.
and puked and like vomited everywhere, and I was like, yeah, I'm good on this.
Yeah, you hit rock bottom with whippets.
Yeah.
I think you hit rock bottom with whippets pretty quick.
Yeah, they like
'Cause it's-
can't. It's stronger than a whippet, I think.
Oh, sorry, dust.
Pat, what's your opinion on that? Dust off stronger than whippets? Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't think so when I did the Galaxy. Yeah, so yeah, no,
Of course.
no, I feel
Of course.
cleaner. It feels so much cleaner.
Galaxy gas?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
like-
nice and smooth. Galaxy
yeah.
gas.
You've done Galaxy, yeah?
No.
Yeah, huff.
I'm from Boca Raton.
Yo, it's the Hector Show, pussy. We gotta get Sean Malone back. Sean, stop doing heroin.
Who's Sean Malone?
Sean Malone was the original co-host of this podcast.
Is he Hector? Who's Hector?
Me.
Okay, I don't need to know who Hector
I have
is.
Hector tattooed on my leg.
Is Hector dead? Am I making him a dead guy?
No, it's me, dude.
You're Hector?
I'm
I
Hector.
thought you were Justin.
Yeah.
Isn't James Patrick like the worst comic you've ever seen in your life?
Dude, that dude's
Like-
doors for Jewish people. Oh.
Oh god, that bit sucks.
Oh, there's this guy named Shlomo I know. Oh, I work at V-Spot to get comedy spots.
I'm trying to think of one of his bits. I've done his bits on stage.
Yeah.
It's so funny to do his bits in front of him.
I know Harrison Mark's whole like act,
Yeah.
and I almost want to. I was hosting his mic one night.
It's so funny to do it in front of him before he goes on.
Well, no, I was the host.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't make it, so I was hosting.
Oh,
his place,
that's
and
great.
I was about to do it.
That's
And I'm just
great.
like, I feel so. I can't do this.
Oh, that's funny. No,
What's
do
it? What's it like to fuck a girl with Down syndrome?
Does he do that? No, he says Chinese people look like they have Down syndrome.
Yeah,
He'll do that in front of an Asian crowd.
yeah.
Balls on that guy. I mean, I couldn't do that.
No, you gotta just speak your truth.
I don't know if that's truth.
You never seen an Asian person and just been like, I can't tell. They might have Down syndrome.
Harrison? No, I have not. I've been it's been maybe a few. I don't know.
Dude, I actually had a part in writing that joke. I gave him a good. I don't know if he's using it, but I gave him a good
That's
little
all
pointer.
me, baby.
I said maybe can't tell if they're Asian or an alien.
I mean,
But then
I
you
guess that's
realize they
true.
just have Down syndrome.
I don't know.
Well, I'm not gonna ruin his whole bit, but he's on
No.
mushrooms in it.
Yeah, he's on mushrooms. Yeah, he's the bad boy of New York City comedy.
You think?
The
I
bad
think
boy.
people like bad boys.
They don't like the good boys. They like the bad boys.
They like the moderates.
Yeah, they like the centrist. Who's
Yeah,
the
they
who's
like
the
the-
bad boy? I don't know. I think Harrison's going for it. He's got some edge to him. He also has an edgy look.
Yo,
Like,
but-
he looks cool.
But the thing is, like Harrison makes those jokes and shit, and then he's just like the nicest dude ever.
Yeah, he's very sweet.
But
Yeah, he's a great
meanwhile,
guy.
like there are people, I can't think of one off the top of my head,
Mhm.
but would just be like act like the nicest people, and then just
They're
get
not.
off stage, and then they're just like, "Well, you want to talk to me?"
There's a few of those, but I feel like I feel like New York City comedy. It should be like AAA baseball. Like it should be like the best of the best.
It's not
And a lot of you guys stink.
donkey
Like, it's
dick.
pretty bad out
Fuck
there.
donkey dick.
It's pretty bad out there. I was moving here expecting being like, this is gonna be tough, and it's not easy. But like, people are pretty bad.
Yeah, you get even at the clubs, like
Yeah. Oh, the
I'm just
clips
like-
on Instagram of these people with like 300,000 followers.
I was like,
Like,
this is awful.
What's going on?
I'm like, this is terrible.
What's going on here?
And I feel like the clubs have like most of them have like a good split
Yeah.
where it's like 50% of their regulars are trash and then 50% are good.
Yeah, I'm looking at some. I like look up lineups for clubs, and I'm like, oh, they're getting booked. Interesting.
Yeah, dude.
Dating is weird material. That's doing well. Okay.
Dude, hack shit works. Like
Uh,
when I say something's hack, I don't mean it's not funny. Dude, hack shit's funny. Hack shit works for the average man.
I remember one time we were at the basement of some bar in Alphabet City, and you're like an honest broker. You're like a good guy. Like
Yeah.
most people bullshit people, but you're just like no. That you were. I don't forget who you were saying it to, but like,
Rigby.
hey man, that's a yeah it might have been, but he's a great comic. But you're like that,
I would no, he's not.
Brian. I think you're great in every way. But you're
You're-
like that
yeah.
bit's hack, and he was like no, it was Rigby.
Yeah.
Like no, Brian, that's hack. Like that's been done. Like it's not great.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't Brian.
No, it was.
Maybe it
It
wasn't.
was.
But
Dude.
maybe it
You
wasn't.
don't gotta lie.
But
It's the Mongolian you trying to lie.
But like no one else is doing that's as a valued service that you're providing.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is like, I think you're everyone.
Actually, the same night I told someone else they stole a joke.
Well, then, yeah, if I hear someone steal a joke, I'm being like, hey, I think this X and Y has this.
Yeah.
And it's always like, hey, I think Louis C.K. did this on Shameless in front of the entire country.
Yeah.
I think you're aware you're stealing this bit.
It's always
on
weird
How
when
he wants to throw
someone.
his daughter in the dumpster.
It's always weird when someone steals like the most famous comic
Yeah,
fucking
just
bit.
so brazen. Just like we all watch Doug Stanhope. Like we know you're stealing his bit.
It's like if someone just came up and was just like, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Wait, who's that?
Bernie Mac.
Oh, I don't know.
One of like the most famous Bernie Mac moments of all time. How many people have you robbed? How many
Of their
felonies
time or of their money?
have you ever like committed like a serious felony?
Um,
That the
I used
statute
to
of
like
limitations would
smoke.
be off.
I used to smoke weed in Florida. That's pretty. They'll fucking shoot you for
Yeah, I
that
know.
down there.
I was at like a music thing down there, and I watched like 10 people get arrested for smoking weed.
Dude, it's crazy. And they get sent to El Salvador.
As
It's
they
over
should.
for them, as they should. Yeah. Not really. No, I mean I've like hopped the turnstile a few times. I don't pay for the bus. I raped a woman in 2013. But other than that, like no, not really. Nothing crazy.
Eh,
What about you?
we've all done those. So.
Yeah, we raped a woman in 2013.
Yeah.
It was a different
So-
time. It was a different time, guys.
100 men or gorilla,
Oh yeah, 100 men.
right?
100 men.
But the only thing
I feel like it's tired, maybe.
that's what I'm thinking.
Does it?
And
I
the
don't know.
only other thing would be like the psychological aspect of it, of just like watching a gorilla wash like 30 people.
Rip a guy in half, and you're like, I want no. But like, is it like, are they like
Hand to hand combat.
Right. No. Offensive linemen.
No,
Oh,
100 Long
offensive
Island
line.
guys.
Oh, then the 100 men.
Yeah, Long Island guys.
100 offensive. 100.
100 offensive
line.
Long Island guys.
All men from Long Island are offensive, so that's kind of
South Shore, baby.
Moot.
What's up?
yeah. I would give it to the men. Yeah, but seeing a gorilla rip a guy in half, you get a little hesitant about rushing him.
Yeah.
But are they
It's
like?
you guys first?
Are they warriors? Like, what kind of guys are they? Like, are they?
They're from Long Island.
So they are warriors,
Yeah, they're warriors.
and they're patriots.
Yes.
Most importantly, are they fighting for America?
Yeah, dude.
Then
There's
they're
one
gonna-
gorilla.
What kind of gorilla?
That have
Silverback?
nukes, the Saudi Arabian gorilla.
I don't think Saudi Arabia has nukes. I feel like they're chill about that.
They're chill as fuck. They just be executing.
I realized I've been sitting like this the whole podcast. I probably look like
a little bit of a hermit.
Yeah, my bad. Better posture now. I would take the men. I don't know. 100. A gorilla's not beating 100 men. Unless the men look like Little Pete from Brooklyn. Then we're talking. That'd be so much fun to watch, though. A gorilla versus 100 5'1" men who do open mic comedy.
5'1's generous.
4'9", 4'11".
Yeah. Dude, that'd be sick. I love short people.
I do too.
I think it's just so cute. Just watching, just looking at like a
I like to
fucking
walk up next to
little
them,
guy.
slap him in the back of the head, and there's nothing you can do about
No,
it.
it's just staring at their bald spot. Just
Put a beer on their head. Don't move for me. Yeah, I don't know. I'd take the men over the gorilla. Maybe like if you did like gorilla, lion. This is just turning into the Joe Rogan experience. But if you did,
yeah, dude. I'm
gorilla-
alcoholic Joe Rogan. I'm the kingmaker, dude. My comedy is
if you come on this
All right,
podcast, you're
all right.
headlining. What's it called? The mothership. The mothership.
you're headlining Fear City.
I support Palestine.
I hosted his
Cut that.
I hosted his open mic the other day. And like I just drew Star of David's all over the
really?
open mic paper.
I was in there with someone for an open mic, and it's a very fun club or whatever. But I was
Yeah,
in
when
there
it's
with
good,
someone-
it's good, but
Yeah, it's
usually it's not. But
when
you
it's
should
good,
still
it's
go
good, but
support.
most of the time it sucks.
Yeah.
Like every open mic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is. I was like, isn't this such a cool spot? Like, it seems like it's
Yeah,
the
it used
Lower
to
East
be like a
Side. Like
boxing
it's
gym.
Yeah, it used to be boxing. It kind of feels it's like it's pretty cool in there. And then someone started vaping, and then Jonesy from the bleachers, like in his
Yeah.
mic, goes,
And
"No vaping." I'm like, oh, it's not that cool.
this fucking schmuck brought food in there.
That was
And-
you. I was there.
Yeah.
That was the That was you. Oh shit, I was there.
And he gave me a taco. I inhaled it before Jonesy caught me. And then.
That was like late Friday night one night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, he did not like you.
Yeah.
It was like Chinese food or something.
Tacos.
Oh yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
Oh, he talked about that for a while.
He just bugs out.
He was like, "Oh,
I-
the smell." Like, yeah,
smelly
we haven't.
smell.
None of us have showered in a week.
Yeah. It's. You see who's here?
Yeah. I
Fucking.
won't name names, but
Yeah,
it's some
at me.
thinkers.
Fucking.
I'm fucking he's the most put together guy in comedy.
It's so odd. I've went out with him a few times. Ahmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking racist.
What did I say? I said his name right.
You said Ahmed.
I did not say Ahmed.
I'm pretty sure I mispronounced his name 30 seconds ago. Yeah, dude, he's so fucking good.
He's so funny. He's only been doing it for like 8 months too. It's like very upsetting how funny he
Yeah.
is, and I tell him this to his face. It's very upsetting. Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
I hope Pakistan wins in the India versus Pakistan war.
I should get his opinion on that.
He's probably not Indian either.
He is Indian.
He is Indian.
He's from India.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He does the Seinfeld impression. He dropped the accent one night when we went out. I was like,
Oh.
oh man.
He drinks. I never drank with him.
Not really. He does not drink.
Yeah, because he's Indian.
He did like a shot on our podcast, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't really."
Oh,
No, he wasn't drunk, but we went out,
big fan.
and I got Ahmed to talk. Helped Ahmed learn how to talk to women at bars.
I bet he talks to women fine. He's so put together. He looks good. He's tall.
He's just a little awkward in the opening.
I think
like
we're all awkward in the opening.
His previous opening was, "Would it be crazy if I just talked to you?"
I appreciate the meta opening. I'm a meta opening guy myself. I kind of fuck with that.
Break the meta, dude.
Yeah, you're right. But that's so. Wouldn't it be crazy? Yeah, I don't think women love that.
Yeah, but it's not like, wouldn't it be crazy if I talked to you right now?
That's what you did. That intonation worked. Yeah, that works.
But it's like,
He didn't hit.
it's Jerry Seinfeld going, Indian Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be crazy if I talked to you?
Is that your Jerry Seinfeld?
No, it's an Indian Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, that was the one accent you said you could do. And
No, that wasn't an Indian accent.
okay.
It was. It's a complex situation.
Yeah.
But
Just
why
like the
you want
situation
me?
in the Middle East.
I was about to go into it. You almost brought it out.
Let's get into it.
You can hear your mother bitch. I don't know what you want me to say.
That's good.
You want me to go on and be like, oh my god. My favorite comic is Ahmed Gupta. He is so good when he talks
so
about
good.
glowing in the dark and how to mock a killing bird. Is so funny. Very funny. Is that racist enough? Is that gonna get me canceled? I don't think if you do an accent good I think if you rather let me rephrase that.
Mhm.
If you do an accent bad, it's racist.
Okay.
If you do it good, it's not racist.
Then I won't do it because I can't do accents.
Yeah.
I think if I could do accents and impressions, I'd be not doing this podcast right now.
Yeah. All right, do a Sergio Ortega impression.
Oh, please do.
No, yeah.
Oh, want me to?
Yeah. Bust out the Spanish Kermit.
This thing with Sergio, and he's a great comic, and
I should get him on. We should get Sergio on.
maybe not.
Dude, bring his puppet.
The thing with Sergio is I've never understood a word that he or his puppet is saying, and I think that interferes with the comedy. Can we say that?
Yeah.
Cut that.
No, I genuinely.
The thing, why we shouldn't cut it is because whenever I see him at an open mic, he goes first and he leaves right away.
He works.
We all work.
Yeah.
We all work. I have a job.
No, he has like an overnight job.
What is he doing?
I think he works in a hospital.
We'll cut it now, but you really made me feel bad.
Yeah, good, dude. He's just trying to support his wife and kids.
That's so bad. He's like operating on a woman, and he's like, that fucking.
I don't think
bit-
he's a doctor.
That puppet bit didn't work tonight. I gotta get back out tomorrow.
No, he's just like.
The hardest I ever killed was following Sergio. Literally, the hardest I've ever killed. I I mean, and I've killed maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
But I didn't make fun of him, but I made fun of the kind of scary puppet he had for about 4 minutes.
Yeah. Was it Paco or
It was
the old man?
they all kind of blur together because I can't understand a word they're saying.
It's all the same voice.
It's all the same voice. Yeah.
I think it's so funny. Like
I think it's I crack up. I think the first time I met you, you made fun of him for 5 minutes at
I
Rockies.
wasn't making fun of him.
You were.
Everyone's like, "You're making fun of him." Like, it's funny, but
No,
you're
you got up
making
on
fun-
stage and said, I think Sergio's great.
No, because no one was they were just being dickheads. It's funny.
It is funny.
It's
No, it
funny.
is.
It's good,
And it's an incredibly
And-
ballsy thing to do, to get up and
and it's a very niche lane.
very
It's
niche.
like Spanish fucking ventriloquism
Yeah, no.
comedy, and it's good.
He's
It's good.
he has balls. It's good. It is good. It's very good comedy.
Everyone thinks I joke when I say that. There's like, well, you just like to watch him to make fun of him. No.
No, we
Sometimes he does quirky stuff because he's not the best ventriloquist. But like, yeah. I was watching it with James Patrick. Dude,
James Patrick also was a big fan of him. Like,
and fucking he we might have to cut this.
we're gonna cut this.
But yeah,
Let's cut this so we can just go in.
he's
No, I think he's great.
no, I'm being serious. I genuinely
serious
do
too.
think he's good. But fucking he was doing the ventriloquist shit because that's what he does, and he wasn't moving the puppet's mouth. And he's
That's your
talking-
one job, pal.
He's talking as the puppet. I think he was drunk. I think he was hammered. And James is just like, "Why are you laughing?" And I'm just like, "Puppet's mouth isn't moving." I said that, and it was like a chain. It was like telephone.
Yeah.
Fucking because James goes tells the person, and then everyone just starts
Everyone's
racking up.
And he's like, "Oh, it's happening. It's
He's
clicking."
He's yelled at me to stop laughing
Oh.
multiple times.
So he knows you're making fun of him.
I'm not making fun of him.
But you are making. If we're cutting this, you are making fun of him.
No, I'm not.
I do think what he does is like impressive and ballsy, and good for him. But you are making.
I'm genuinely not.
Okay, I'm okay. My bad.
You see, like the voice I'm saying, I'm genuinely not.
Okay,
doing
no, I hear you. I am.
it. Yeah,
I think it's a little silly.
it's fun. I do make
The other
fun of
ventriloquist is like fucking hilarious.
Jake and Louie.
I mean, like so funny.
Yeah,
Do you think
I've only
Sergio's
seen
better
him
than Jake and Louie?
whatever, and like we tried to get him in the car, and he was like, "There's no seats." And I'm just like, "What do you mean? There's only Miguel, Juan, fucking Josephine, whatever," and just like 17 names.
Yeah.
He goes, "There's plenty of room for you." It's a good. It's
That's
good.
the joke?
Yeah, because it's like a clown car.
Huh. You know, not all comedy is for me. I don't really love Tony Hinchcliffe. I don't really love Sergio. But that's fine.
Two goats.
The two goats of comedy.
All right, let's get back on track.
Has anyone ruined comedy more than Tony Hinchcliffe?
I don't think Tony Hinchcliffe has ruined comedy. I've heard this multiple times. I don't think he has. I think he's done a lot.
He's done a lot.
And I think he's fucked up people who could have been probably good comedians if
Yeah.
they just kept to it and destroyed their fucking ego.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's ruined comedy.
I do hear New York comics at open mics here, and I say, "Oh, this person listens to a lot of Kill Tony."
Yeah.
There's a lot of 30-second bits where it's like the black guy was. It's like,
Yeah, me.
Yeah, it's
It's
you.
just my whole act.
It's you. No, but there's a few where I'm like, this guy loves Kill Tony a little too much.
Yeah, Harrison Marks. I don't think Harrison. even
No, I don't
watches
think
Kill
Harrison
Tony.
Marks.
Uh,
But he
I-
might do well on that show, and that's not a put down. I think it's just your own style, right?
I don't know.
It's not for me.
More
But I like
offensive
Harrison
shit
Marks.
does go well on the show, generally.
Yeah, darker and more racist and being bad at comedy seems to do well at Kill Tony.
Yo, but like
Did I sound bitter?
a little bit, a lot of it. You're not gonna see Kill. You're not gonna sign up when they come back.
Less so that I don't love the show, more so that's so scary.
But then you get free tickets to a show
Oh, well, in that case.
because like it's gonna be like 500 comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
I know a few people that
2 or
got pulled.
3 of the comics we got on last time.
Yeah. The person in front of me and behind me got pulled.
Oh, you went?
Yeah,
Oh, fuck
and
yeah.
then
Good for you.
a few other people I know.
Were you nervous just waiting in that line? I would have been shitting myself, even though I wouldn't have
No,
gotten
I was kind of stoked because, like, realistically, in my head, I'm just like, I'm probably not getting pulled.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, like, I know the second they would have, if like I did get pulled and they called my name, I would have shat bricks. I'm about to perform in front of a sold out Madison Square
That's
Garden.
very scary. But I think once you're 30 seconds in, you're probably fine.
I think like after you get a
Maybe even
first laugh, and like I
Yeah.
open up, you know what I open up with, and
What?
that always gets a
What would
gig.
you open up with in this case?
I can't tell you.
Don't say it on
You
the
gotta
phone.
save it.
I
Yeah,
think
you gotta see me live.
I think you would do. I actually think you would do well with that crowd. Like, not. I think you'd do well. I also think your interview would be very good. I think you'd bring it on the interview.
Yeah, possibly. I like to
I
think.
think you have there's a lot. Transistor, tattoos, Long Island,
Yeah. Long Island, the
glasses.
greatest place on earth.
Yeah.
Did a roast battle. Yeah.
Ferrets.
You ever do a roast battle?
Yeah. I had a roast battle competition a couple months ago.
How'd you go?
First round, I crushed.
Oh, it was like a round.
It was like rounds and rounds. First round, I crushed. Unbelievable. Great set. Really let this guy have it. Made fun of his mustache. Second round, I went up against John Dock, that Scottish. You know John Dock? Scottish guy. I'm good friends with John. He skunked me. I did not get a single vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a
bad.
clean sweep the other night.
Oh, yeah? Against who?
Sarah Carson Ford.
Oh, hell yeah. Give it to her.
I need to get her.
It's funny. Oh, she got nothing on you?
No, it was.
I bet she had some good stuff.
It was like very close, honestly.
Yeah, that's a fun battle.
And like,
What did you say about her?
I just talked about her boyfriend being gay
Yeah.
and called her flat. And
Yeah, those win. What did she say about you?
she brought up that my dad's a heroin addict, and
Low blood.
it was literally just like, oh, Justin beats woman. And it was like, all right, well, sometimes they deserve it.
Yeah.
I think at one point she's like, oh yeah, Justin cheats on his girlfriend. And I looked at the camera and went,
Hell yeah. And the crowd applauded. They're like, no, we like this guy
Yeah.
more. Was that it's not a competition, it's just like a one-off?
yeah.
Where was this?
Comedy Fight Club.
Oh. Hmm.
It's fun. It's a good
Yeah.
time. It's like a quick show, and like, because it's like 5 roast battles. They have an opening comic.
Yeah,
and,
that's
like,
the perfect way to do it.
who the DJ recaps the show at the end, and then
Fun.
there's another one right before the main event. And
I would do that.
it's a good time.
Yeah, let me know after how you do that. I would.
Yeah, you just send them a DM.
Yeah, I would roast Sarah Carson Ford. I'd call her flat.
I think Sarah Carson Ford would destroy you in a
I've
roast.
never really talked to her. I don't know, but yeah, she's funny.
Yeah, she's good people.
I could roast battle. No, I can roast. I did lose. I didn't get a single vote.
I'm undefeated, dude.
There were like 25 to 30 people in the crowd. I voted for. Well, I got one vote. I voted for myself. But I did pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm 2-0, undefeated.
Who else? Sergio.
No, I think Sergio would honestly do so well in a roast battle.
He'd probably. Yeah, that's probably his.
Because I feel like someone tries to roast him, they're just gonna get choked up on like the little things that aren't like super important, like the puppet.
The puppet. Yeah.
And like when there's other shit, and it's just gonna be all puppet jokes, and then like you kind of lose them after the second month.
Yeah, and then if you start getting him,
And he's just
one puppet, he
likable.
pulls out the other puppet.
Have you talked to Sergio?
No, he does his set and then he leaves.
Talked to him before, Mike. He's a very likable person.
I bet he's great, and I like him. I like the
and
act.
He actually heckled Mike Fleming one night with the puppet.
Well, that's fun.
It was so fun.
That's good.
It murdered, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Once I was performing at Rodney's and he was sitting in the front row and he had his puppet under the table. So the lights didn't really show the puppet, but it kind of showed kind of a silhouette of the puppet. And I got on stage, I looked down and I kind of see like this half scary Mexican puppet. And it was pretty frightening and I was staring at it the entire time.
Dude, it's so good.
I think he was fucking with me on purpose. Like, I think he knew what he was
No,
doing.
he does. He fucks with people.
He's a strange guy. I mean, anyone who's like, anyone who says I'm gonna go to an open mic to do comedies, something's wrong with them. And someone who says I'm gonna bring a puppet too,
Multiple
I'm gonna bring
puppets.
multiple, and I'll decide
multiple
game
puppets.
time decision which one I'm bringing out.
Dude, I'm pretty sure he like ad libs most of it. Like, he just improvises the whole.
I thought the puppet was talking.
Well, yeah.
But he's a bad ventriloquist. That's the problem.
He's not.
He's not a good ventriloquist. Like he's never.
You see him talking.
I mean,
Sometimes he doesn't move the mouth of the puppet.
he has. There's no illusion that he's trying to hide his mouth moving, which is honestly maybe part of the bit. Like, is that why it's so
I think
funny?
it is. I think it's like a meta thing. I think it's
It could be, and that's so funny if that's the case. Where he's like, "I'm just gonna be a bad ventriloquist, and no one is gonna understand a word I'm saying." That's so funny.
He's so
I
good.
don't know if
He wears a fake Jordan tracksuit too. Every time I see him.
Oh, I don't notice that, but
No, the jump man is like
oh, you
distorted.
can tell.
Yeah.
Huh.
Ah.
I'll call him out on that.
All right. Oh, Tai Shawn has work tomorrow. Remember, he is Mongolian.
We're
Tell
ending it on that.
All right, what do you want to end it on? Hit me with something.
Israel, keep it up.
No.
Nothing's wrong with what you're doing. Ignore the media. They don't know what they're talking about.
Well, they do control it.
Let's not, Justin. I don't really do conspiracy.
What's your favorite conspiracy theory? Let's not end it. Let's keep it going for a few more minutes.
The Pentagon and 9/11, was that a plane? Honestly,
Dude, I got into
this
this.
is off.
Glass
Is that a
off.
plane? There's the pen. Okay, seriously, but not really. But maybe the Pentagon's the most secure building in the world, right?
Yeah,
Top
no,
five.
the Pentagon was definitely a lot more sus than the Twin Towers.
The Twin Towers, that happened. The Pentagon has one shitty like dash cam video of something strange hitting
It's
it
from the gas station.
in the accounting department, and that's all we've seen 24 years later.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a little bizarre. Donald Rumsfeld is out September 10th saying we've lost $1 trillion, and then all of a sudden the accounting department explodes.
dude,
Donald? That's a good
yeah,
question.
they could have been taking advantage of something. But
I don't know.
Snow does not believe in
That's my
any.
conspiracy.
He thinks 9/11 was completely fake.
James Patrick.
Probably, but Cam Bird.
I don't
Cam
think
Bird, me and Cam Bird got into
No
a
way.
yelling match about
whole thing?
9/11. I think he thinks the planes were holograms for a controlled demolition, and
I don't know about holograms, but maybe they were. I don't know.
yeah,
think
dude.
so.
I mean, it happened, but
It happened.
my
It did
dad
happen,
was
but
there.
at the towers.
Yeah,
Did
I haven't seen him since.
Wait, he died? Your dad died in 9/11,
No.
and you don't have a Judd Apatow movie yet?
No, he was 2 blocks away from 9/11 when
Oh.
it happened.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's an asshole. He's a heroin addict. He's doing great.
Was he doing heroin before the devastating attacks?
I
of
think he
Twin
was more of
Towers?
a coke guy then.
You know, if I was next to 9/11, I'd probably get into heroin.
Yeah, well, he took a few bricks and stuff from the Twin Towers.
Oh, I thought you meant cocaine bricks.
No, like he took bricks from the Twin Towers and was like, "These are
Day of?
yeah."
He was thinking long
We
term.
had like a little star that was
This
on
is
the
gonna be
building.
something right here.
He was like, "These are gonna be worth something one day.
That's
These
so
should be in a
smart.
museum. Don't tell your friends I have them. I think
That's
it's
so
illegal."
funny. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Also, the one that crashed in Pennsylvania, we shot that down.
You think?
Well, I heard Joe Rogan say once.
I wouldn't be
love this.
shocked. That would make sense.
Well, he said, and obviously Joe Rogan's retarded, but he was like
He's a pretty smart.
He's a
retard,
smart.
though.
Yeah, he's the smartest retard. He's like one part of the plane was like over here, and then
That's
one
the
part was
gorilla
over
they're
here.
fighting. By the way, the 100 men. All right,
It's
keep it
just
going.
Rogan.
Sorry.
No, if you want to end it, we'll end it.
No. Keep on your train of thought.
One part of the plane was like way over there, and one part of the plane was over there. So like, how does a plane crash? And then that's what Joe Rogan said.
How does the plane crash and explode?
Yeah. If Mark Wahlberg was on that plane,
All right.
things would have been different.
Yeah.
There wouldn't have been an Iraq war.
Dude, that is my favorite thing.
There wouldn't have been a
ever.
Patriot
How
Act.
Mark Wahlberg thinks he would have stopped the 9/11 hijackings.
Maybe he would have. He blinded that Vietnamese man. Maybe.
Wait, what?
You don't know about Mark Wahlberg and the Vietnamese man?
No.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg, before he was famous at all, he was like in his early 20s because he's like a Boston idiot.
Yeah, he's a hooligan.
He's a hooligan. He hate crimed a Vietnamese man and hit him so hard he blinded the guy.
We've all done that.
I mean,
That's what I'm doing.
maybe to a Chinese guy, but a Vietnamese guy.
Never a Mongolian.
I've never seen a Mongolian other than my mother and father and me. Well, I guess we'll end it on that. On that dud. What is your conspiracy? I should ask before we leave. What is
Me?
like, seriously, do you have anything where you're like, what's going on there?
I I'm not too big into conspiracies now. I'm sure there's one I believe in that like I just can't like think of it off the top of my head. But I used to be super into conspiracies. I thought 9/11 was an inside job. I
Mhm.
thought Sandy Hook was fake.
Oh, that's where it's like, whoa. 9/11, I'm like, yeah, if you have a crazy take on 9/11, I believe it. This country's crazy. Sandy Hook, I'm like, it probably happened.
Yeah, no, it did.
Yeah,
100%. I was
I
like
believe it
I was like
100%.
14 and just watching YouTube videos endlessly.
Yeah.
And I was just like, there was a second shooter and they're all crisis actors.
Yeah.
Dude, like they did a like a memorial at my school. They're like, we're gonna do a moment of silence. And it was after the Pledge of Allegiance. I stood up for the Pledge of Allegiance, did the Pledge of Allegiance, and then they're like, moment of silence for the people at Sandy Hook, and I sat down.
Get out of
I
here.
was like, this is fake.
Whoa.
I was like, this is just Obama trying to control our guns.
Maybe. I don't think.
All right. And like, dude,
That
I'm
would
saying Obama, great guy. Good guy.
Good guy. Same with
And
Israel.
yeah. And I was just like, yeah, no, that's fake.
That's so funny.
Yeah, no, I was like super. I feel like being on Long Island, being a Long Island liberal is a weird thing. Cause like I'm
You
like
sound very liberal.
I'm super conservative, but like
Are you? I don't think
I'm
you are.
I'm just like, yeah, I love fucking
Hamburg.
no, I just love guns and like being able to do what the fuck I want.
Yeah.
And then it's also just like, yeah, gay people are people too.
Yeah.
Women aren't, but gay people too. Trans people are people.
Love you, Evan. So, love you, Riley.
Yeah, Riley Flanagan, trans comic.
He does look a little trans.
Yeah, he's coming on soon.
Yeah.
We'll have him. We'll make fun of him. He looks like my cousin, actually. All right, we'll end it there.
We should.
No,
Maybe we'll cut it a little before that.
yeah.
Maybe
Remember, guys?
right when your Sandy Hook story is funny. Maybe we'll I would say, and I sat down and then cut it there.
Cut it and then
Cut
just
it there.
go.
I don't want to tell you how to edit your podcast, but that's a great cut.
Yeah, and then we'll just go. It's the Hector Show, sponsored by Buds and Bagels. Follow Ty Marsh. What do you want to fucking? Do you have anything to plug?
I'm fingering women with my bad fingernails. So I live at 217 East 82nd Street.
Don't beep that.
Apartment 2B. If you want to get fingered and bleed for a week, I'm your guy.
I'll be there.
Yep.
You gonna make me bleed?
That's actually my address.
All right. Yeah, we're not beeping it. Don't beep it. Just been sponsored by Michelob Ultra
In Israel.
and Israel.